first thing is we're still going through the list. I think we have one left in blue, 26E, and then we're going into red, right? We're going to have our meeting today, so we should be moving into red to do our inventory check. So outside Julie's desk, there's a list where we've gone through the presses. The next thing is, there's also, they already started labeling like AC38. That's just a double, just picture of the same one, but there's also specific locations Laura's made for different materials, so when we can start reordering, pulling through when we're down to a certain level instead of using IQMS. Because remember, if we have a loss, we scrap material, we don't do something right, the computer still tells us we have X, right? But we physically don't have it, so that's why it's better to do a visual order, not just off the computer. So, and also it's a good reminder to make sure all material handlers understand when you pull by green, yellow, red, right? Green first, yellow second, red third, correct? All right, so we want to make sure we're doing that. And then Laura and Cheryl did an audit on the non-conforming, and I'm going to read through some of their stuff, and there's some pictures up here to tell you. So, unfortunately, I don't have those labeled up here, but the pictures are from Red Cell. We found skid within the rework inbound red location, but the skid has no red tag about the non-conforming product and no QE disposition sheet for those parts. The skid had an approved to move green tag, but there is an open box on the skid, so we don't know if the parts are already sorted or not. The boxes are not identified with a 100% sorted label neither. So parts are questionable at this point, and obviously we're going to research that. There's some more pictures about the white cell. Right? And it says, pictures in the white cell. We found skids with open boxes, disposition sheets signed by QE, but product has not been transferred because sheets don't have the QA initials, showing that they were following the work instruction procedure about transfers. Totes on top have approved to move tag, but the totes don't have a 100% sorted label to let us know they've been sorted or not yet. All right. Also pictures from the blue cell. We found boxes of rework, immediate blue location with no disposition sheet from QE or QA initials about the transfers being done in IQMS. All right. We were personally, so we found boxes of rework, sorry, I apologize, about them being done in IQMS. So we're still having problems. So they're asking the questions. Is it we don't understand? We made a mistake, or do we need to have it better defined? Okay, so we got to make sure. So they're asking those questions. You got to be honest. If you don't understand, we need to make sure everybody understands how that process needs to work. Okay, so this is yes, yep. Okay, Cheryl said you're doing horrible. It's worse than it was before. No. Cheryl said it's not. Cheryl, Laura, they saw a lot of improvements. Okay, so it's a work in process, right? This is a whole new system since like middle of January at best, okay? So we only had a few weeks. So Cheryl's right. There has been a lot of improvements. As you can see, it was 55%. Well, it's better than 50, right? So we're at 55, right? So we got a chance to move up. So there tells you what they found and what they're looking at. So these things, we want to hand it out so we can make sure that people know. Just like the audit list, hey, what was the problem? Not who, but where was it happening? What can we do to fix it? Okay, so we want to make sure we share that. So they're still working on that. We're going to do that, so we'll have one of these, just like with scrap, we'll have an audit about non-conforming and go over it every Wednesday. So they'll do it before Wednesday's meeting, we'll have the audit results for everybody, okay? All right, quote of the day.